Hello everybody and welcome back to the Tune-In. Today we're going to be doing our 5th random record polling, so
let's get into it.
So, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Okay, there we go. Got it. Ooh. Cosmos Factory by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Never heard of it. Have you ever seen the rain on this?
No, it's not. That is on Pendulum, I think. Small technical difficulty there, but as I was about to say, I think this might be Creedence's best album. It has a lot of their classic songs: Ramble Tamble, Traveling Band, Up Around the Bend, Who'll Stop the Rain. It's just such an incredible album, and for only being 4 guys, and all their albums were released in like a 2-year span. So this is an incredible album for
2 years?
All their albums, I think they only were around for like 2 or 3 years, yeah.
Wow.
But the guitar work is great on this album. John Fogerty's vocals and lyrics, because he wrote basically all their songs, are incredible. If I had to pick a few standout tracks, it'd probably be Up Around the Bend and Who'll Stop the Rain. They do like a 11-minute version of Marvin Gaye's I Heard It Through the Grapevine.
Wow.
Yeah.
11 minutes.
Yeah, 11 minutes. But yeah, it's just an incredible album, a very iconic album cover.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah, it's a very cool album cover. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's just a really cool kind of southern blues rock album is the best way I can describe it. So if you haven't heard it or just heard the hits and haven't heard any of the deep cuts, I'd recommend giving it a listen.
How many albums do they have?
I think it was like 6 or 7. I could be wrong.
Whoa, that's a lot of records.
Just put the actual number on the screen if I'm wrong.
All right, so let's do mine first. Ooh.
What?
Black Tie, White Noise by David Bowie.
What? I have never heard of that.
This album is so good.
When did he release that?
1993. Now, this album is so incredible. This is a mix of pop, R&B, rock, but mostly rock and pop and R&B. It's like there's a lot of saxophone on it, too. It really showcases his saxophone playing.
He plays it.
Oh, he is such a good saxophone player.
Huh?
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Wow. That's like the first instrument he learned how to play.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh,
I think so.
Cool.
It's a really good record. You've Been Around, I Feel Free, Black Tie, White Noise, the title track is incredible. Black Tie, White Noise. Anyway, I need to stop doing that.
That one wasn't terrible.
Jump, They Say. It's about a dark story. We're not going to get into that. Night Flights, Miracle, Good Night, another one of my favorite. Don't Let Me Down and Down, different song. Looking for Lester. I Know It's Gonna Happen Someday. Just a really cool song. I Know It's Gonna Happen Someday. It was actually written by Morrissey.
Morrissey. I've heard the name.
I think he was like the singer maybe and like lead songwriter for the Smiths.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
I've heard of him.
But a really incredible album, and I suggest anybody to go check this out because, in my opinion, this is one of the best David Bowie albums.
Oh, really? Huh.
And it kind of surprises me that nobody knows much about it, so please go check it out.
That's interesting. I'll have to give it a look. All right, my next album's going to be... Ooh, Spectres by Blue Oyster Cult. We're just pulling out all the 70s rock picks today.
Yeah.
This is, I think, one of their... I hate to say lesser-known albums, but it's not really one of their more well-known albums besides the first track on the album, which is Godzilla, which that's just an incredible song.
I feel like I may have heard that before.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's such a fun, campy song, but the riff is just... The guitar work on that song is so incredible. And then there's some other songs like Golden Age for Leather, Death Valley Nights, Fireworks, Are You Ready to Rock, spelled Are You Ready to Rock.
Uh-oh, like a Prince song or something.
Nosferatu's really good. I Love the Night, Celestial the Queen. This is just an incredible, kind of odd rock album, if I'm being honest. Like, Blue Oyster Cult has a, I don't know, the way they write songs and this, like, it's just, they have a very different sound. It's like if you took 70s hard rock and mixed it with, like, campy B movies, if that makes sense. And even that, I don't really feel like I'm giving the full description of what they sound like. But it's just an incredible album. Again, if I had to give my favorite tracks, Godzilla would definitely be the standout track. Nosferatu, I Love the Night. Just an incredible album, and if what I just described somehow sounds appealing to you, go check it out.
Somehow sounds appealing. All right, my next one. Oh, Hit and Run Phase 1 by Prince. This is one of his later albums. This is his one before his last one.
So second to last.
Yes, that's what I meant to say, but I couldn't think of how to put it to words. This album is so incredible. A lot of people hate on it, which kind of surprises me. $1 Million Show is a really good song. Dollar being the dollar sign. Shut This Down is really cool. Ain't About to Stop is cool. This Could Be Us is really good. Fall in Love Tonight, great song. X's Face, one of my favorites. Hard Rock Lover. I think I played that one for you.
Maybe? I don't quite remember it.
Mr. Nelson. His last name is Nelson.
Oh, yeah.
1,000 X's and O's. Or 1,000 Hugs and Kisses. Such a good song. June, the last track, is my favorite on this record by far. Like, it is so atmospheric, and it's a lot of, like, keyboard, and I don't know how to describe it. Like, imagine sitting on top of a cloud watching the moons, like, move in the sky and bump into each other, and, like not like chaotically, but just boom, boom. Like, imagine that. That's June.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a really good song.
I'm not even entirely sure what to think about the sentence that just came out of your mouth. But
yeah,
okay.
Me either, but it's a really good song. This is a really good album, and I suggest, I'm telling you, go check it out right now.
No, don't click off the video. Don't click off the video. Finish the video.
No. Finish the video, or write these down somewhere, and then finish the video, and then go check them out, because great album.
All right.
Great album.
My turn. We're going to go with, this one. Ooh. Disraeli Years by Cream.
Oh, I've seen the album cover.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything.
What an incredible album. Cream's first album. Some consider it the best. I like Wheels of Fire just a tad bit more, but it has some of their most iconic songs. Their most iconic song, actually, Sunshine of Your Love.
You've told me about that, yeah.
Their most iconic song. What a great track. It's simple, but it's just an incredible song. Strange Brew is another great song. World of Pain. Tales of Brave Ulysses is another fan favorite off the album. We're Going Wrong, A Mother's Lament. Just an incredible blues rock album. I think this might be one, I don't know if this is one of the first albums that Eric Clapton played on. I could be very wrong. I'm not the biggest Eric Clapton guru. I don't think guru is the word I'm looking for.
No, it is.
But it's just an incredible album. His playing is great. The incredible blues rock tone he gets. Then you have Ginger Baker on drums and Jack Bruce on vocals, and I think bass. They both just kill it. But this is just such an incredible album, and it's a cornerstone of the genre of blues rock in general. And if you're looking to get into that kind of stuff, this is a must-listen-to album.
Awesome.
So go check it out.
My third one is, Sign of the Times by Prince. Now, this is only the first disc, I think. Yeah, it's only the first disc. So on the first disc, it's a double album.
Okay.
So on the first disc, how many times have I said first disc?
I don't know.
There's another one. Sign of the Times, Play in the Sunshine, Housequake is a freaking, I don't want to sound cringy, banger. When you listen to that song, it makes you want to get in the club.
Huh.
That's how I'm going to phrase it. I don't know why. The Ballad of Dorothy Parker is probably one of my favorite songs off of the whole album. It's really good. It is really good. Starfish and Coffee, Slow Love, oh, so good. Hot Thing, Forever in My Life, probably another one of the best tracks. And a couple off of the second disc. You Got the Look, probably one of the most famous songs off of here. If I Was Your Girlfriend. Another great track. I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man. The Cross. The Cross is a very quiet track, kind of emotional, but it's based on his religion, and it's really interesting. It's Gonna Be a Beautiful Night is 9 minutes and runs on forever, so I am not that big of a fan of it. Adore is the closing track off the album, and it is so good. The first disc is definitely not my favorite. I like the second disc better, but the first disc is also really freaking good. We're running low on time, so we're going to have to cut it here for today, but we will be back tomorrow to keep on going through our CDs. So thank you for watching.
Sweet.
Keep watching. I should say that. Bye.
Hello everybody, and welcome to this section of the video. We're going to be just continuing going on with my next album. So, that album is... Boston's self-titled album.
I've seen the cover, and I probably know one or two songs.
And Upside Down, it's a guitar.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Now, this is just a classic rock album.
All right, another technical difficulty.
Yep, another technical difficulty. But as I was saying, this is just the definite classic rock album. It starts out with More Than a Feeling and Peace of Mind, two huge hits off this album. Then it has Rock and Roll Band, Smokin', Hitch a Ride. This is just classic late 70s, early 80s arena rock. With some incredible guitar by Tom Scholz. It's just such a classic album. I like to think of it as road trip music because it kind of has that vibe to it. Mm-hmm. But it's just such an incredible album. And it's like arena rock, but it's not like cheesy 80s arena rock. It's like actually decent rock and roll. So if you somehow haven't heard any of the songs off this album, I would recommend More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, Hitch a Ride as the first three I would suggest listening to. But yeah, check it out if you haven't.
All right, my first album for this part of the video is Outside by David Bowie.
Okay.
Now this is kind of like a themed album.
What's up with the album cover? It looks like a...
It's a self-portrait of David he did. Now, I gotta be honest. I do not know much off of this album. I've heard Strangers When We Meet, No Control, The Motel, Hollow Space Boy. He sings it, Hollow Space Boy.
Hello there.
Yeah, kind of like that. But it's Hallo. That's all I've really heard off of this.
You said this was a themed album, or like a concept album?
Yeah, it's like a concept album. I don't know. Have you heard of Brian Eno?
Oh, I have. Yeah.
He worked on this with
Bowie.
But I could not remember his name for a second. That was so weird. But I wish I knew more off of this, but honestly, I don't know enough off of it to give you guys a distinguished review. So all I will say is maybe go check this out. Wow, those kids are really loud out there.
I was like, what is going on out there?
Yeah. I don't know. Huh?
We're just going to ignore the seemingly riot going on in the middle of our GHS hallways and continue with the show.
Yes, it sounds like a riot's going on out there. Go check it out. I haven't really checked it out. I got it because I wanted to listen to it, but then I got distracted by other Bowie albums, so I really need to listen to this.
When did he release that?
1995.
Okay. All right.
2 years after the, or 3 years, maybe 2 years after he released... What's it called? Black Tie, White Noise.
Okay.
The first one I pulled.
Next album out of the bag is, Apocalyptic Love by Slash. I'm not going to show you the cover. This is, I talked about, did I talk about Slash? I feel like I talked about Slash in, I talked about it in 2010s video. Go check that out.
Yes,
but
please.
This is probably my favorite. Like,
not right now. After the show. Yeah.
Favorite. So go check out the albums, then the video, or either way. But this is probably my favorite Miles Kennedy and Slash album. I think it might have been one of the first CDs I bought, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
But it's just an incredible album with songs like the title track, One Last Thrill, Standing in the Sun is probably my favorite track, You're a Lie, No More Heroes, Halo. They're all just such good tracks. Anastasia was a big hit off this album. It's just such an...
Anastasia?
Yes.
Prince has a song called Anastasia.
But either way, it's just such an incredible album, and I don't really have too much to say about it. Miles Kennedy's vocals great, Slash is great as always. So yeah, a great album. Go check it out. I'm gonna put it on the bottom of the stack.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, my next one is The Jacksons Live.
Ooh, a live album.
Now, this is a really good album, a really good live album. If I'm not mistaken, it came out in like 1980.
Okay.
1981. So it was...
Pre-Thriller days.
Yes, it was pre-Thriller days. It was recorded live in 1981 and then released in 1987.
Wow.
A really, really, really good live album.
What's the track list?
Can You Feel It is the opener.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
I don't think I have.
Can you feel it?
Okay, nah.
Can you? Yeah.
Yep, I've definitely heard that.
Things I Do For You, really good song. That's a Jackson song. Off the Wall, Ben, This Place Hotel. A really good early 80s Michael Jackson track. Well, with the Jacksons, but he wrote it. She's Out of My Life off the Wall. I Want You Back with a medley of Never Can Say Goodbye and Got to Be There. Another medley, I Want You Back, ABC, The Love You Save. I'll Be There, Rock With You, really good song. Lovely One, one of my favorite Jackson songs. Let's see, Working Day Night, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. And the last track is Shake Your Body Down to the Ground, which lasted 8 minutes. Which,
dang.
I mean, I think the original track is above 9 minutes, so it makes sense.
Huh, that's cool.
But this is a really good live album, and I suggest everybody go check it out.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know it, yeah.
All right, next on the ballot. Ooh, Joe Satriani, Surfing with the Alien.
Joe Satriani?
Yes.
I've never heard that name.
He's a really, if you don't know him, so I'll educate you and the audience. He's a really famous instrumental guitarist. He taught, like, another instrumental guitarist, Steve Vai. He taught Kirk Hammett of Metallica.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they changed the album cover later because this is Marvel's Silver Surfer, so they changed it to, like, a silver guitar. But this is just an incredible instrumental rock album. I don't have the track list. Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's really cool also. Yeah.
I don't have the track list on me, but I can talk about the songs I remember. The title track is an incredible track. A lot of it's kind of like hard rock influence, kind of early 80s shred, if that makes sense.
So, like hard?
Yeah, but it's not like
death metal.
Yeah, it's not like death metal. It's melodic because it's only a guitar, so you have to convey the song just through the instrument.
Wait, guitar is the only instrument on the entire album?
Well, there's drums and bass, but it kind of takes the place of a singer.
Yeah.
And it has some of his hits, Always With Me, Always With You. Crushing Day is one of my personal favorites. Friggin' Surfing with the Alien, Satch Boogie. There's just a lot of great tracks on this album, and Joe Satriani's just an incredible guitarist.
I don't know why I agreed. I've never heard
He taught a lot of incredible guitarists. But yeah, this is just an incredible album for guitarists. I would especially recommend giving it a listen if you're kind of into that shred, like Randy Rhoads, Van Halen sort of thing, and you haven't heard this album, I'd check it out. But if you're into instrumental music, I would recommend giving it a listen.
Awesome. All right, my next one is Miles Davis in a Silent Way. Oh no, it didn't come out after Kind of Blue. Well, it did come out after Kind of Blue, 1969. I thought this was the one right after.
Shirt, so that works perfectly.
Yes, I am. I don't know what. Yes, I am. No, but there's only like 2 tracks on this.
Really?
Shh. / peaceful. And then track 2 is In a Silent Way / It's About That Time. And it's made up of 3 other songs.
Oh, so
In a Silent Way, It's About That Time, In a Silent Way.
So how long is it?
Well, track 1 is 18 minutes.
Holy smokes.
And then track 2 is 19 minutes.
It's 2-song, almost 40-minute jazz odyssey.
Literally, like this is one of Miles Davis's most iconic albums, I think. But it's a really good album, and I suggest that you guys go check it out. Now, I've really grown to love jazz lately, so I really appreciate Miles Davis for what he did for the jazz community. So.
Yeah. Since we're already on the topic of instrumental albums, I'd kind of be interested to see how you because most long epic suites usually have vocals and kind of a story. So I'd be interested to see how he holds the listener's attention with just trumpet and maybe some backing instruments. But that's pretty interesting.
Oh, it sounds so full, bass, drums, piano, trumpet, saxophone. There's so many instruments on each song. I mean, they're each 20 minutes each.
Yeah.
So you have to keep it really strong and going. So anyway.
That's cool. All right. Let's go with on top. Ooh, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Live Alive.
Oh, really?
I literally just bought this album a week ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I already listened through the whole thing. Now, Stevie Ray Vaughan is the blues guitarist. He is incredible.
The blues?
Yes, the blues guitarist. I can't think of too many blues guitarists better than Stevie Ray Vaughan. He is.
Let me just name 2.
All right.
Chuck Berry and B.B. King.
Okay.
Yes.
Well.
Anyway.
Either way.
Yeah. He's really good.
Yeah.
I listened to some of his stuff.
This is just such an incredible live album. It starts out with Say What, Ain't Gonna Give Up on Love, which I don't think we're on any albums, if I'm not mistaken. And then it goes into one of his biggest hits, Pride and Joy, which is just such an incredible song. Mary Had a Little Lamb, based off the nursery rhyme, but it's not, cheesy. Then he goes into a cover of Stevie Wonder's Superstition.
Oh! We were just talking about Superstition earlier today. That's awesome.
Yeah. What an incredible cover. But then I'm Leaving You, Commit a Crime, another one of his big hits, Cold Shot, Willie the Wimp is one of my favorite songs off this album. Look at Little Sister, Texas Flood is such an incredible song.
Can he sing?
Yeah, he can sing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. He does. Then he goes into another cover of Jimi Hendrix's Voodoo Child Slight Return.
Oh, awesome.
That's so cool. And then he goes into Love Struck Baby and Change It, and that's the album. Wow. What an incredible album. It's just so good. Stevie Ray Vaughan's an incredible guitarist. What else can I really say? It's just such a good album, and there are so many incredible songs on it. So I recommend anyone give it a listen, because this is a great album and might help you get into Stevie Ray Vaughan. So go check it out.
Awesome. I think we're going to do one more album.
Ooh, an Ed Sheeran album.
Divide by Ed Sheeran. Now, I'm not that big of a fan of Ed Sheeran. But this is a really good album, one of his best, I think. Castle on the Hill, Shape of You, Perfect, Happier, New Man. It's just a really, really good album, and I suggest anybody go check it out. I got this. Look at his tattoos.
Dang, I did not expect Ed Sheeran, of all people, to have so many tattoos.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see that, but he's covered in tattoos.
Seriously, he looks like a boxer, a bodybuilder, or someone who's been in prison.
Ed Sheeran is good. I think he can be a little overhyped. But he has a good voice. He plays great acoustic guitar. It's a really good album. Please go check it out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Were you going to say something about the album?
The 2 big hits off of this are Shape of You and Perfect.
He does a pretty good cover of Eric Clapton's Layla.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
I think he did it on Howard Stern.
Thank you for watching this section of the video. Come back for the next one where I'm pretty sure... Oh, I almost looked. Where I'm pretty sure we're going to finish.
Nice.
So, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the video. Why did I say it like that? Welcome to this part of the video. We have 3 CDs left each. I'm going to start. My first CD, Boys to Men.
Oh, huh?
This is their, I think it's just called 2.
What a bargain. 99 cents as well.
99 cents. I think I got this at literally Goodwill. And apparently it belonged to Jill Miller, so...
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. It actually came with a photo of some kid that looks like Link Neal from Good Mythical Morning.
He kind of does.
Go to this camera. Oh, you can't. You can kind of see it. It kind of looks
so odd.
And his name is Jeff Potter or Jeff Potten. I don't know.
Apologies to whomever we just doxed right there.
Oh shoot, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so yeah, it belonged to freaking Jill Miller. Some songs on here. Thank You, All Around the World. Vibin', Jezebel, Trying Times. Oh, I'll Make Love to You.
There you go. He was literally just talking about that song.
Yeah, I've had it stuck in my head for a while, and I don't know why. I haven't even been like singing it out loud. I just
had it stuck in your head.
It's in my head. That is weird.
Yeah. Well, ironic coincidence.
Yeah. On Bended Knee, which is a cool song. Water Runs Dry, and the closing track is Yesterday. It's a really good album. When did this come out? It's an early 90s like R&B album, and it's really good. So that's all I have to say about that.
All right, next album.
Make love to you.
Blood Sugar Sex Magic by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is such a good album. Probably my second favorite Chili Peppers album. I like Californication just a tad better. But there's still some great songs on this album, like The Power, Funky Monks, Breaking the Girl's a great song. I Could Have Lied, Suck My Kiss. That's some of their...
Suck My Kiss?
Yes.
All right. I actually just got that and By the Way on CD.
Nice. Have you listened to it?
I need to listen to it. No, I haven't yet.
But yeah, it has some of their most famous tracks, like Give It Away, Under the Bridge, probably their most famous song. Let's see. And then there's a couple tracks that are kind of obscured by the label on here, but it just...
And if you want to show the camera, the back of this has a hand on it. Do you know whose hand that is?
I don't. Here, there we go.
That's Anthony Kiedis' hand.
I had a suspicion that might have
I know it has no... it has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I just thought I'd share a fact.
But yeah, it's just a really good album. John Frusciante's a great guitarist. Kind of Hendrixy, if I say, but
if I say
Anthony Kiedis is a great singer. They actually closed out the Olympics, I think, last year.
I think they did, because I think I saw a performance of Can't Stop.
Yeah, it was Billie Eilish, them, and Snoop Dogg.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, Billie Eilish, and Snoop Dogg. Why not?
Let's like
the 3 most different artists.
Incredible 90s album, one of the landmarks of their career, and I recommend you check it out.
Cool. My next one. Okay, now that we're back from another technical difficulty, there's been 3 in this freaking video, but that's besides the point. My next CD is Emotions
by Mariah Carey.
Huh?
Have you talked about this album? I feel like you talked about it.
I may have. I think I talked about it in a best albums of the 90s.
I vaguely
think
remember
so, but I don't know. Opening track, which is the title track. So good. You got me feeling emotions.
What did we say about impressions,
Brodie? I might cut that out. I don't know. A really, really good CD that I got for $2.96. So.
What, did you buy all these at Goodwill?
No, I bought this at a record store in Butler. I can't remember what it's called. Audio Zing. Zing spelled with an X.
Oh, huh.
Can't Let Go, Make It Happen, If It's Over, To Be Around You, So Blessed, The Wind. just a really cool 90s R&B pop vocal album. It's really good. And Mariah Carey is a great singer. Not anymore. She was. That's a hot take, but she's not anymore. I'm right on that. But it's a really good album. Please go check it out.
All right, next album. Ooh, Tango in the Night by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, you've told me about this one.
This is a great album. Probably my second favorite. Well, second or third. But it's just such a great album. It opens with Big Love, which is a great song with some incredible finger-picked guitar playing by Lindsey Buckingham. Then it goes into Seven Wonders, which is actually the name of a Fleetwood Mac tribute band I saw this last summer, I think.
Oh, at the amphitheater?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to see that too, but I didn't.
Out. Actually, I think they performed this song live. Yeah, great band. Go check them out. But and then it goes into Everywhere. That's such a famous song. It was used in I think it was a Capital One commercial.
I don't know it.
And then it goes into Carolina, a great deep cut off this album, one of my personal favorites. Tango in the Night, the title track, incredible track. Mystified, Little Lies. That's such a good song. It's so incredible. It's kind of moody with some great synth in there. The lyrics are great. It's just perfect 80s pop rock music. And then it goes into Family Man, Welcome to the Room, Sarah. Isn't It Midnight is one of my personal favorites off this album. It's like a good rockin' song with one of Lindsey Buckingham's greatest guitar solos. Well, yeah, one of his greatest. And then When I See You Again, You and I Part 2, and that's the record.
Cool.
One of Fleetwood Mac's best albums. And if you haven't checked out this part of their career, the 80s often get overlooked because a lot of their best material is in the 70s and late 60s. Go check this out. It will be well worth your time.
Yeah, you've told me to listen to that, and I have to at some point. My last CD, do you have one more too?
Yes.
Okay, my last CD, Queen's Greatest Hits 3.
What songs are on that one?
Oh, wow. Okay, so there's The Show Must Go On with Queen and Elton John.
Oh, yeah. I love
Under Pressure, Raw Mix, R-A-H. Barcelona. Have you heard that?
I don't think I have.
Freddie Mercury and Montserrat Caballé. It's opera.
Oh, okay.
It is incredible.
That sounds kind of cool. Freddie Mercury singing opera.
Oh, well, he does it. Oh, she does that. Anyway, no, but she does the opera singing. He kind of sticks to his rock roots, but it goes so well together, and you have to go check that out. Too Much Love Will Kill You by Queen. Such a good song.
Well, I mean, it's Queen's greatest hits. It'd be odd if it wasn't by Queen.
Somebody to Love with Queen and George Michael. You Don't Fool Me, another Queen song, obviously. Heaven for Everyone, great song. I'm going to butcher this. Las Palabras de Amor. Oh, it says what it means. The Words of Love. Driven by You, a Brian May song. Let Me Live is a great song. Living on My Own. Have you heard that?
What album is it on?
It was on, I think it was a solo Freddie Mercury song.
I don't think I've heard it now.
Yeah. The Great Pretender. It's a cover from many people. Princes of the Universe, which is on kind of Magic. Another one, Bites the Dust, with Queen and Wyclef Jean. Don't know who that is. No One But You, Only the Good Die Young by Queen. These Are the Days of Our Lives.
Oh, that's a good song.
Really good song. And then the bonus track is Thank God It's Christmas. Such a good Christmas song. In my opinion, it might be one of the best.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
And it's a very unknown song, which is kind of sad because it's so good. But anyway, that's Queen Greatest Hits 3.
My final album.
Just go.
Quadrophenia by The Who. A double album. Possibly the greatest. Who's Next is probably my favorite, but this is a definite contender for second place. It's just such an incredible album. It's a concept album about like a schizophrenic or a quadrophenic, if you will. I Am the Sea, The Real Me is such a killer rock song. Title track. There's a lot of like soundscape songs on here, which are pretty cool.
That's different.
Cut My Hair, The Punk Meets the Godfather is one of the is a classic song. I'm One, The Dirty Jobs, Helpless Dancer. Second disc is probably my favorite, where it has 515, The Sea in the Sand, Drowned. Bellboy is an incredible song. Dr. Jimmy, The Rock, Love Rain O'er Me is such an incredible song. Everyone seriously listen to that song. But the whole album is just an incredible, it's almost like a mix between prog and hard rock. And it is just such a good album. And you seriously have to check this out because it's one of the Who's greatest works.
If it seems like we're rushing the end, it's because we are. We have 2 minutes left to get to class. So thank you guys very much for watching this whole video, and we appreciate every view. I'm Brodie.
I'm Wyatt.
And thank you for tuning in. This is the Tune In, tuning out.
Nice save.